Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Raven here. Today, I'm going to read over the plant creatures that I've created for the free creature codex that will be posted in the description of my YouTube once I'm done with working on all the creatures. Um, so this is the first plant creature. Its name is the Whistling Whipvine, and it's got a armor of 12, 10 health, 5 mana, 1 base attack. Its saves are Fortitude 1, Reflex 2, Will 1, 0 damage threshold, size small, speed 10. Its ability score modifiers are Charisma -2, Con +0, Dex +1, Intelligence -3, Strength +1, Wisdom -3. Its creature type is plant. Skills are Athletics +1, Acrobatics +1, Stealth +5. Special senses, Darkness Sight, 15 feet. Abilities, Sea Plant. While this creature is still, it is indistinguishable from any other plant. Whistling Whip. Whenever this creature deals damage to another creature, the affected creature is either pushed or pulled up to 10 feet. And then Combat Vine Attack. Target one creature within 15 feet. On a hit, that creature takes 1d4 damage. All the other creatures that I have created so far also have two additional things, which is a small tactics tab and a small lore tab. So before I post this into my description, I will update this creature and give it a little thing for its tactics and lore. And then, oh, actually, I guess I did do the tactics and lore. I apologize. It is down on the next page. That's why I didn't see it. And this is also part of its combat right here. Vine Defense. When this creature is targeted, it can roll 1d4 to reduce the damage taken by the amount rolled. Tactics. It lurks underground, waiting for unsuspected creatures to pass by. Lore. Long ago, a wizard by the name of Andros got curious, as most wizards do, and he decided to, for some strange reason, plant his wand of vines into the ground, and then every day for the next 100 years he watered the wand and poured his magic power into it. Then, upon year 101, the first ever Whistling Whipvine was created. Of course, after Andreos discovered this, he spent the next 50 years perfecting his craft so that he may conjure whistling whipvines whenever he so pleased, and upon his death he left about 3,000 whistling whipvines scattered throughout the world. And this is our second plant creature, the Seed Sapling. Armor 14, health 30, mana 15, base attack 2, saves Fortitude 2, reflex 1, will 1, damage threshold 5, size tiny, speed 5. Modifiers: Charisma +1, Con 0, Dex 0, Intelligence 0, Strength +2, Wisdom +1, Creature type plant. Skills: Nature Mana Gathering +5, Survival +2, Special Senses: Magical Darkness Sight, 10 feet. Abilities: Sea Plant. While this creature is still, it's indistinguishable from any other plant. Seeding. Whenever this creature deals damage to another creature, The affected creature has a seed planted within them. After 3 rounds of combat or the next hour that passes, whichever comes first, the seed bursts from the creature, dealing 1d4 damage. Combat. Punch slash kick. The target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, it takes 1d6 damage. Excuse me. Grapple. Target one creature within 5 feet, and it becomes grappled. Slam. Slam one creature that is grappled, dealing 1d8 damage. Tactics. They like to stay within the tree lines, waiting to attack those that would try and eat the fruits that grow from their heads. Lore. Upon the death of an ancient tree, the wood that breaks off and rots and falls to the ground, mixing with the dirt and the nature magic within the earth, gives birth to a seed sapling. The next creature is a rose thorn snake. Armor class 12, health 60, mana 5, base attack 3, saves fortitude 1, reflex 2, will 0, damage threshold 5, size large, speed 30. Ability modifiers are charisma +1, con +1, dex +2, intelligence -3, strength +4, wisdom -3. Creature type plant skills: athletics +3, survival +2, stealth +6, perception +6. Special senses: darkness sight 30 feet. Abilities: see plant. While this creature is still, it is indistinguishable from any other plant. And thorn grapple: a creature grappled by this creature takes 1d4 damage at the beginning of each creature's turn. And combat: bite, target one creature within 10 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d6 damage. Grapple: target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, it takes 1d12 damage and becomes grappled. Tactics: they like hiding, looking like roses, until creatures try to pluck or touch one of the roses on its bodies. Then it immediately tries to grapple the creature before biting it. Lore. Some say the rose thorn snake was created when a floral farming town was burned to the ground, leaving only a few patches of roses in the blaze's wake. After the blood of the innocents soaked into the ground, their vengeance was absorbed as nutrients through the roots, and these remaining rose patches, and thus the first rose thorn snakes were born. The next creature is the Caesar salad. This is one of my favorite ones. Armor 10, mana 15, or health 15, mana 5, base attack 1, base saves fortitude 0, reflex 1, will 0, damage threshold 0, size small, speed 15 feet. Charisma +3, con -2, dex +1, intelligence -3, strength +2, wisdom -5. Creature type plant skills: performance +3, persuasion +3. Special senses: darkness sight 10 feet. Abilities: salad bowl, shield wall. Each Caesar salad gets a +1 to its armor per Caesar salad that is within a 5-foot radius of each other. Combat. Salad sword attack. Target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d6 damage. Salad shield bash. Target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d4 damage and is pushed back up to 5 feet. Salad dressing glaze. The Caesar salad shoots out salad dressing in a 15-foot line that is 5 feet wide. A creature hit by this attack takes 2d6 damage and has its speed cut in half until the end of its next turn. Tactics. Caesar salads will always try to prioritize the use of their Caesar salad bowl wall ability. Lore. 50 years ago, there was a man that traveled around with his Caesar salad cart, but for some strange reason, every safe zone that he went to he ended up running into the same four kids that would constantly knock over his Caesar salad cart, spoiling all the lettuce and making I lost my spot. Spoiling all the lettuce and dressing. After 2 years of what seemed like constant Caesar salad abuse, the man decided to make a deal with a demon to bring his Caesar salad bowls to life in order to hunt down those that disrespected him. The Caesar salads have yet to find the children who are now grown or possibly dead, and so they continue to roam the world, attacking those who would be disrespectful to any Caesar salad. The next one, number 5, is the Magi Mushroom. Armor 13, health 50, mana 30, base attack 1, saves fortitude 1, reflex 1, will 3, damage threshold 10, size huge, speed 40 feet. I forgot to put in his modifiers, so I'll have to go in and edit that. His plant type is for his creature. His skills are Mana Gathering +3, Nature Mana Gathering +6, History +6. Special senses, Dark Vision 30 feet. His abilities are Slimy Skin. Any creature that attacks this creature with a melee attack has its speed cut in half until the end of that creature's next turn. Light Nourishment. Any time this creature would take any light damage, it instead regains an amount of health equal to the amount of damage that would have been dealt. Regenerating Roots. At the beginning of each of its turns, so long as it has at least 1 health point, it regains 5 health points. Combat. Staff Attack. Target one creature within 10 feet. On hit, the target creature takes 2d6 damage. Sticky Touch. Target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d10 damage and the creature's speed is reduced to 0 until the beginning of its next turn. Maddening Mushroom Field. Target one space within 30 feet, making mushrooms sprout in a 10-foot radius. Any hostile creature that enters, leaves, begins, or ends its turn within this affected radius while in combat has its current turn skipped as it begins to hallucinate. Additionally, each patch consists of 1d12 mushrooms. Each mushroom has an armor of 5 and 1 health. Whenever one of these mushrooms has its health reduced to 0, the mushroom explodes in a green mist, making all creatures within a 5-foot radius take 5 magical poison damage. In addition, if a creature comes across 3 mushrooms while not in combat, then that creature begins to hallucinate for the next 5 minutes. Tactics. Magi mushrooms are normally non-hostile, but if provoked, they will produce one or multiple maddening mushroom fields before closing the gap for close combat. Lore. It is said that if a mushroom remains within the forest completely untouched for 100 years, the magic of the forest becomes one with the mushroom as it gains sentience and becomes a magi mushroom. Additionally, these creatures are known to be protectors of the forest that they were born from. The next creature is the Vine Wreathed Voids. This is a plant voids creature. It's a voids that is uh, created by wreathed vines and biomechanical technology. Armor 15, health 150, mana 50, base attack 5, base saves fortitude 3, reflex 3, will 3, damage threshold 15, size medium, speed 40. Its modifiers are charisma +1, con +2, dex +4, intelligence +1, strength +3, wisdom +1, creature type plant, skills stealth +8, perception +4, special senses magical darkness sight 30 feet, blind seeing 60 feet, abilities earth immunity. The Vine Wreath Voids has immunity to all earth damage, earth regeneration. Whenever this creature would take any amount of earth damage, it instead regains an amount of health equal to the damage that would have been dealt. Grappling binds. Whenever a creature hits the Vine Wreath Voids, or whenever the Vine Wreath Voids hits a creature while within 15 feet of it or this voids, that creature becomes grappled until the end of the Vine Wreath Void's next turn. Multi-attack. The Vine Wreath Voids can make 2 attacks instead of 1 whenever making an attack. Combat. Claw. Target 1 creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 damage. Bite. Target 1 creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the target creature takes 2d10 damage. Tail. Target 1 creature that's within 5 feet. On a hit, the target takes 2d4 damage. Engulfing binds. Any creature that is currently grappled by the Vine Wreath Voids becomes engulfed by its vines until it spends 3 combat points to escape. Tactics. These creatures like to hide in order to gain advantage by striking from behind. Lore. No one knows where the Vine Wreath Voids came from. All that is known is that they are stealthy, violent, and carnivorous. The next creature is the Razor Grass. Armor 8, health 5, mana 5, base attack 0, base saves fortitude 0, reflex 0, will 0, damage threshold 0, size small, speed 5. It looks like I've also forgot his modifiers, so I'll have to edit him as well. Creature, plant, skills, nature, mana gathering 5, special senses none, abilities see plant. This creature is while this creature is still, it's indistinguishable from any other plant. Razor sharp. Any creature that attacks this creature with a melee attack takes 1d4 damage. Combat. Razor touch. Target 1 creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 damage. Tactics. Razor Grass is normally non-hostile, unless attacked first, in which it will try to attack before trying to run away. Lore. Nobody knows how these patches of razor grass came to life. All that is known is that they are skittish and don't like conflict if possible. Number 8 out of 10. The Killer Cabbage. Armor 5, health 5, mana 5, base attack 2, saves fortitude 0, reflex 0, will 0, damage threshold of 2, size small, speed 10, modifiers charisma -5, con +1, dex +2, intelligence -5, strength +2, wisdom -5. Creature type plant, skills intimidate +3, special senses none, abilities see plant. While this creature is still, it's indistinguishable from any other plant. for fermented cabbage. Any hostile creature that begins or ends its turn while within 15 feet of this creature takes 1d4 damage. Combat Killer Bounce. Target one creature within 10 feet. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 damage. And tactics. Killer cabbages like to stay within groups of 4 to 6 so that they can surround their enemies, attempting to overwhelm them with numbers. Additionally, if a killer cabbage notices that it is outmatched, then it will attack with all its might, trying to deal as much damage as possible before its inevitable downfall. Lore. 20 years ago, a witch named Alice created Killer Cabbage in order to pull a prank on a small farm village that had ripped her off for various trade goods. Unexpectedly to her, the cabbage got out of control and began to breed before swarming the village. After the village was destroyed, the cabbages that remained continued to be free from Alice's control, and they decided to go and live within the nearby forest. They are now attack any traveler that passes by. Next is the Rotting Root Zombie. Armor 10, health 80, mana 15, base attack 30, base saves fortitude 3, reflex 2, will 1, damage threshold 10, size medium, speed 25, modifiers charisma plus 1, con plus 1, dex plus 2, intelligence plus 1, strength plus 2, wisdom plus 1, creature type plant, skill intimidate plus 5, special sense darkness sight 30 feet. Abilities resistance. This creature has resistance to all earth damage. Immunities. This creature has immunity to all poison damage in addition to all poisons and diseases. Multi-attack. The Rotting Root zombie can make 2 attacks instead of 1 whenever making an attack. Undying Body. The first time per 24 hours that this creature's health would be reduced to 0, it is instead reduced to 1. Combat. Punch/kick. Target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d6 damage. Infectious Bite. Target one creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the creature takes 1d4 damage and becomes infected with root wrapping, making the creature's speed reduced by half for the next 24 hours. Additionally, any creature that has its health reduced to 0 from this attack becomes reborn as a Rotting Root zombie within the next 48 hours. Rotting Roots. Target one space within 30 feet as Rotting Roots burst forth in a 10-foot radius of the selected space, dealing 2d8 damage to all hostile creatures within the affected area. Additionally, these roots have an armor of 6 and 15 health. In addition, any creature that has their health reduced to 0 by these roots becomes reborn as a Rotting Root zombie within the next 24 hours. Tactics. Rotting Root zombies are about as intelligent as your average peasant, making them dangerous in combat as they focus on the creature with the lowest health so that they may add to or replenish their forces as quickly as possible. Lore. Rotting Root zombies were created when an outbreak of root rot swept across the land within the forests and swamps, infecting creatures within these areas and making them rot while living, granting them a slow and painful death before their inevitable rebirth as a Rotting Root zombie. And the last one we will read for today is the last plant creature, the Prime Evil Potato. Armor 20, health 600, mana 150, base attack 7, saves fortitude 8, reflex 6, will 4, damage threshold 30, size gargantuan, speed 35, modifiers charisma 2, con 8, dex 4, intelligence 2, strength 10, wisdom 2. Creature type plant skills perception plus 10, survival plus 10, special senses, magical darkness, sight 60 feet, blind seeing 120 feet. Abilities, resistances. This creature has resistance to all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Damage immunities. This creature has immunity to all of the following damage types: earth, poison, dark, and unholy. Special condition immunities. This creature is immune to all of the following special conditions: charmed, frightened, prone, restrained, grappled, and paralyzed. Poisoned and disease immunities. This creature is immune to all poisons and diseases. Magical attacks. All damage dealt by this creature is magical in nature. Multi-attack. The primeval potato can make 4 attacks instead of 1 whenever making an attack. Regeneration. At the beginning of each of this creature's turns, so long as it has 1 health point, it regains 50 health. Poisonous mist aura. This creature is constantly surrounded in a poisonous mist out to a 20-foot radius. Any hostile creature that enters, leaves, begins, or ends its turn within this affected area takes 8d6 damage and has both its strength and constitution scores reduced by 2 for the next 24 hours. Additionally, this effect stacks cumulatively. In addition, this damage bypasses a creature's resistances and immunities. Combat. Summon plant creatures. This creature can target one space that is within 120 feet and then roll 4d4, summoning an amount of plant type creatures under its telepathic control equal to the amount rolled. Tendril strike. Target one creature out to 60 feet. That creature, on a hit, that creature takes 4d6 damage. Grappling tendril. Target one creature out to 60 feet. On a creature, that creature takes 2d6 damage and becomes grappled until it can deal 30 or more damage in one attack to this creature. Throw creature. Toss one creature that is currently grappled by this creature up to 120 feet in any direction. Tactics. The primeval potato always begins combat by summoning plant creatures to aid it in combat. Then it will either use its basic tendril strike or it will continuously grapple and throw creatures, repeatedly resummoning more minions whenever necessary. Lore. Long ago, after the first potato farmer planted the first potato, he was struck down in cold blood by a group of bandits. As his blood seeped into the ground, and as he lay there slowly dying, the man pointed at the group of bandits and cursed them with vengeance. 20 years later, the man's vengeance would be manifest and reborn within the potato that he had planted all those years ago. Now, the primeval potato is looking for those who murdered its farmer. Additionally, it is thought that the primeval potato can never truly die, for if it does, the one that killed it will absorb the primeval essence within, becoming a new primeval being. Thank you all. I hope you have enjoyed these creatures. Please give this a like, subscribe, share to everyone, and I hope you join us as we grow our channel and go on more adventures.